I've been helping Jai to go out and showing where a lot of star trees are. It's been a real godsend to have Jai to turn up.
Everything in this land is Jai. It's all got a Jai name.
I go and study the bush, Aboriginal places, and I've been doing it for 71 years almost. I don't want to die with it.
I've got 2,500 red gums here. Spirit company now.
We are creating a new story, but continuing the narrative of our old people.
We haven't got even a shelter. You've got the fishing club, boat club, the scout club, the swimming club. Where's our club?
This is reconciliation we're talking about. Maybe making amends for all the mistakes of the past 200 years isn't as easy as they think it's going to be, okay? But they're giving it a red hot job.
Nobody in Victoria has done what he just done today. Hell, the ancestors up there, yours included. No umbrella. No umbrella. Very good.
Thanh Lâu là nhà của con, chồng của con, tất cả những người đàn ông tới đây. Nè, phim nó vẫn còn trinh.
Ông bà mua nàng ở gia đình 400 ngàn. Vậy thì ta muốn dạy mua nàng bằng được.
Chồng con nó cứ đi biệt vui thế thì bao giờ ta mới có cháu ngoại. Người ta sống ở trên đời phải có đôi có đứa, nên là đàn bà phải biết giữ chồng.
Thì hai cha chị sẽ thấy phải cười.
Là chàng đang đồng xài nằm bên hết mà tư tư người khác
Nhà này đã không môn đăng hộ đối, phận tép riêng, muốn cướp làm tôi mà dám giở trò mốt bạc.
نام چی بود؟
نام من دختر خاله هوات.
تو همون بچه هستی که از مولا تاویز میده؟
من مو هستم پیشم برتک دفت تاویز آورده بود.
اونو یادم نمیآید. سبا یک تاویز برای من بگیر از مولا.
سیست.
چی گپ هست؟
دختر خالستان من برم تو نظر نشه.
بگو.
اسپان بالا اسپان جور شما خراب شما کلش بطرخه.
It is Viserchal's son.
Your son is not a student anymore. He stopped 2 years ago.
Boy left home.
Your boy.
آجا اینجا وضع خیلی خرابه. و این شاید بزنه شما در این چیزی نشده باشه. باید اینا رو بهتون میگفتم. به حرفتو گوش کردم اینا نتیجهش. اینا بهشت برینید. راضی شدی؟
I give my life for Babak. He's my everything. این بابک رو دیده. Where? Somewhere in Eximont. تشنم به خون خودم که ریخته وسط میدون. آتیش بچه من. بابک! اما باید بسوزم تا آتیش بشم.
सब्जी अब जाना तो है क्या? तुम कौन है?
दियाने घूमते थोंगों, दियाने घूमते थोंगों.
این کلیت زینی این خلا زینه بر
어디 비tim이지? 와 물방 구속도. 여러 누구 가리 니에 킹이. 간호 가리 드라이버 제마 비비. साहब जी मैं फौज में था
ये देखे भैया को ये ना चोली निकाला ये ना
नंगयांग वो जाबो गु ड्राइवर सिंगल
Please would you please welcome our Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Shri Paul Lindo.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls present here today. It's such a privilege to be among such beautiful faces and bright minds here today. I am Eugenia, and co-hosting with me is our very own favorite actor and stunning actor, Mr. Pira Dottadong, and together we will be hosting you the first Meghalaya International Film Festival. So how do you feel today, Pira?
You know something, today I feel excited. I feel actually happy, because we are in the presence of many Bollywood stars, Bollywood celebrities, ministers, of course, and I think we'll be envious, Most people will be envious of us because we will be here celebrating this international film festival, So that's the whole thing going on out here.
Absolutely, absolutely, I agree with that. And not to forget the MIFILMA, Meghalaya's Filmmakers Association, along with the collaboration of Meghalaya Tourism. That is the reason why that all of us have gathered here today. So I would like to extend my deep gratitude to our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, for the help that he's extended and for keeping this program a big success.
See, the main objective of this whole International Film Festival is to actually highlight Meghalaya, showing its beauty, the greeneries, the hills, the waterfalls, the pines, etc., etc. So we are here, the main objective of this International Film Festival is actually, we'll be screening about 40 films in the next 4 days in 4 venues. We'll tell stories about Meghalaya through documentaries and films. And of course, we want to portray that Meghalaya is one of the best film shooting destinations, not only for the domestic market, but also for the international market. We recently had a curtain raiser, where in Mumbai and in Garo Hills, in Tura, where 7 production houses from all over India, they've actually signed an MOU. That they will come and shoot their films here in our beautiful state of Meghalaya. Now, a bit more about Meghalaya Filmmakers Association, or MEFILMA. The brainchild of MEFILMA is actually by 2 people. One is Sri Commander Shangpyang, he's the president of MEFILMA. He was actually a journalist in a Khasi daily called Rupang. And another person, Sri P.K. Shulit, an engineer by profession. They were the brainchild for forming this organization called MEFILMA. See, they had a common interest to uplift the local films here from Meghalaya. And hence, they formed MEFILMA in the year 2010. And 13 years later, here we are standing today for this grand occasion, hosting the first Meghalaya International Film Festival.
Very grateful, indeed very grateful to these 2 great minds. For this reason, we are here today. And very rightly said, Pira, I think we should take advantage of the surroundings around us, of Meghalaya, the scenic beauty of Meghalaya, the landscapes of Meghalaya. And without further ado, we would like to present the bouquets to our distinguished guests.
So please, the presenters of the bouquet, would you please come forward?
We would like to present a bouquet to our Minister of Tourism and Arts and Culture, Mr. Paul Lindo. We would also like to present the bouquets to the following: our very famous actor, Mr. Adil Hussain, Mr. Cyril Dingdo, Director of Tourism, Government of Meghalaya, presenting the bouquet to Mr. Adil Hussain, our very renowned actor. Presenting to Mr. Cyril Dingdo, Director of Tourism, Government of Meghalaya. A very renowned. Presenting a very renowned actor, Mr. Sanjay Suri. Presenting our very renowned director, Mr. O'Neill. Presenting our very renowned actress, Ms. Munmun Sen. Presenting another renowned director, Mr. Amar Kaushik. Presenting our very own filmmaker, Mr. Nicholas Karkungor. Mr. Nicholas Karkungor. Presenting Mr. Harjeet Singh, the founder of European Chamber of Commerce and also the Peace Ambassador of the UN. Presenting Mr. Robert Lingdot, Chief Administrator Officer, Meghalayan Age Limited. Presenting our renowned actor, Mr. Abhinav Mukherjee.
Thank you so much, Eugenia. Now we'll have the ceremony of lighting of the lamp. I would like to call on stage our beloved minister, Sri Paul Lingdo, our renowned actor, Mr. Adil Hussain, Director of Tourism, Cyril Lingdo, our famous actress out here, Madam Moon Moon Sen. I would call our President of Mefilma, Sri Commander Shangpyang, Sri Onir, Sri Sanjay Suri, Madam Lucky D. Kharsati, and Sri P.K. Shulit. Please come on stage for lighting of the lamp.
Mr. Amar Kaushik, we would like to also have you here on stage. Pleasure to have you.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause.
May we request all the dignitaries for the photograph? Without further ado, let me invite the advisor of Mefilma, Mr. P.K. Shulet, for the welcome speech.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to everyone. Honestly, our ecstasy knows no bound as we mark the beginning of celebrating film festival of international repute here in a beautiful state, Meghalaya, the abode of the clouds. Call it movies or motion pictures, films has multidimensional effects on our lives. It can influence politics, cultural practices, and even alter the course of history. Besides being a source of entertainment, films can research into the various issues in a society. Most importantly, films can create awareness and educate people. And the most beautiful thing is, through films, one can learn to help others and do good to humanity. Furthermore, I think one of the most important aspects of films, in a sense, is the amazing way one can relate with the character in the movies. We empathize with the character and feel very much a part of the story. When a storyline resembles that of an individual, films can show directions. Even a person who has lost his way in life can draw inspiration and find his way out. Now, to celebrate this beauty of cinema, I, on behalf of the entire film fraternity of the state, take this privilege to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, our very dynamic politician, Sri Paul Lingdo, Honorable Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, etc. Welcome, sir. We are very honored by your presence. We are also glad to have the presence of a very dynamic IAS officer, Sri Cyril Dingdo, who is the Director of Tourism. Welcome, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst today stars from Bollywood, as you have seen during the lighting of the lamp ceremony. And I extend my special welcome to each and every one of them. To Ma'am Munmun Senji, who has got a long connect with Shillong. Ma'am, over the years, you have graced various occasions, be it fashion shows or film festivals. I'm sure it's like homecoming. To our special guest, National Awardee, Sri Adil Husseinji, a versatile actor born and brought up in Assam. Welcome, sir. To very seasoned actor and film producer, Sri Sanjay Suriji. It's glad to have you here, sir. To a promising actor and choreographer, Abhinavji. Welcome. I would like also to extend my welcome to S. Anandji, founder and chairman of Indo-Europe Business Council, and also a UN ambassador. Well, my very, very warm welcome goes to the National Awardee Film Director, Shri Onir. Welcome, sir. And a famous film director, Amar Kaushik. So to both of you, let me tell something. Your presence has created a buzz in town. The film fraternity in particular. Yes, they're looking forward to you doing something in Meghalaya. And we will wait for that moment in anticipation. It's a pleasure to welcome all the dignitaries, senior government officials, and other professionals from the other fields. I also welcome the local film producers, directors from across the state, and everyone who is associated with filmmaking, including artists and students from different colleges. Well, we have a set of 40 movies of various genres from various parts of the world lined up for the next 5 days. Many of these films have bagged awards in various categories. We got off to a very good start this morning with a screening of the film Selling Children. Later in the evening today, the film Lorni, the Flaneur, will be screened in this hall, which has Shri Adilji in the lead. Adil sir, it'll be an absolute delight to watch Lorni in your august presence. Once again, I welcome everyone to this festival, including the dignitaries and stars who would be joining us in later days in the week. Have a great evening. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech. And indeed, right now, I think the folks out here are getting bored, right?
I think so.
So what about some music? You guys want some music?
I think yes, everyone would love that, right?
This next musician, singer, actually, I can say that he is actually, I think you're one of his biggest fan, right?
You have to tell me his name. I'm a fan of many singers.
None other than Lampang Semle.
Yes, he's one of the very well-known singers here. Our singers from here, from Shillong. Let's welcome Lampang Semle, and please have a few introductions
So
about him.
before Mr. Lampang comes on stage, I would like to, bring to your notice that Lampang Semle is a grade A accredited All India radio artist he has a grade A accreditation both in Western category and traditional category. He has represented India in Switzerland and also represented Meghalaya in the Hornbill Festival in Kohima, Nagaland. So would you please welcome on stage Mr. Lampang Semle.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The song that I'm going to perform this evening was written by my late uncle, late Ba Snar Manik Semle, and it's pure folk, and it talks about being patriotic and the love towards our own land. This is Riu Long Shua.
Mau gena Kikana taulang mansyua plasma hadik sai kadui tara Hato kenam ken ut bat ya hai ken ut pan pen kelo ya dono janga
Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Lampang Semde. I'm getting goosebumps. Are you guys getting goosebumps? He can actually sing, right? Wonderful for our state. We are so proud to have him, in our state. Thank you so much, Mr. Lampang Semde.
Now you know, I think, why I'm his biggest fan.
Now I am the greatest fan right now.
I'm sure. And Lampang, I think with that song, all of us has been reminded again to never forget about our roots. The translation of the song is to never forget our roots. And without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Commander Shankya, who is the president of MIFILMA, who has also been the backbone of MIFILMA since its initiation years in the year 2010. He's also an actor, a director, and also a producer of one of your movies, right?
Yes.
The movie name is Kindailat.
Thank you, Mira and Eugenia. Ba Paulindo, our Honorable Minister of Tourism, Art and Culture, Government of Meghalaya. Ba Cyril, our Director of Tourism. Adil Hussain ji, Munmun Sen ji, Arjit ji, Amar Kaushik ji, Sanjay Suri ji, Onir, Avinash, Somjit, Ba Nicholas, Kong Patricia, all the invitees, Nitin ji, my dear friend Ba Muni Singh, all the producer, director from within our state and whom we have invited them, director, producer, actor, and everyone, our family members, members of the MIFILMA, and all the invitees. I welcome you all to the first Meghalaya International Film Festival. The idea behind the festival is to promote among our own talented youth, our own talented talent, which we have from within our state. We are very proud to have Adilji, who is himself from Northeast. Please give him a round of applause. The idea behind this festival, as I have just said, is to promote the festival. And I know we have faith in this government that today that they have supported us for this festival. I don't have any doubt that this is the first step towards the development of the filmmaking in Meghalaya. Though we are in the nascent stage, I can tell you this is the industry that can help our very own youth in their livelihood. I know all of us, we will not be able, all of you, you will not be able to engage or give you a white collar job. So this is the opportunity. This is through the screening of various films. You will, I know for sure, it will inspire you to make good film. We already have good film from own state, which have bagged several awards. Even the Lorni itself, Yaudu, Onata, and several films, they have won several awards. And I know from now on, we will grow and our industry will surely bloom. We need to encourage our own entrepreneurs to come up, setting up various theaters across Meghalaya so that we will be able to compete not just from the regional film, but I know for sure that we will be able to screen across the country and the globe as well. Filmmaking is all about telling stories. We have our own very unique stories of Meghalaya, and I know some of our filmmakers, they will come up with new ideas, and yes, even the stories about history of Meghalaya. Once we tell our story, I know the global audience will love it. And I know, and I'm sure, this very own festival, our festival, it will help the state, it will help our people, and I know we can contribute through filmmaking to the state exchequer in one day, and I know this one day, the film industry will become the industry that can contribute the revenue of the state. This is, I know for sure. Why? Because I have faith in the government, in whatever we will discuss from now on, the facilities, the infrastructure, to attract the Bollywood, to attract any regional language to shoot here in our own state. I know this will happen. In the last few weeks, we just have a summit whereby we from the filmmaker and from the academician, we have discussed for the film policy in Meghalaya. I know under the leadership of Conrad Samba and yes, our very own dynamic Paulindo, we will be soon have our own film policy. And yes, I don't want to mention lots of points and all, but we wanted to enjoy the film. We wanted to enjoy the rest of the evening. And I am sure from now on, the government will open the door for us. And we will surely go along with the government in the right direction. Adamji, he already told me that he's ready to be part in whatever ways he can contribute for the development of filmmaking in Meghalaya. We will surely take your advice, Adamji. And of course, Munmun said also she is here from now on. We have become friends. So please contribute towards the development of filmmaking in Meghalaya. For the 5 days, we will screen various films. I would like to invite you, not just for this opening ceremony, please come and enjoy the film which have bagged several awards. Please come and enjoy. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. Kublai Shibun. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words. And I hope so. The government will actually see there's so much potential in the film industry here in Meghalaya. Especially, we'd like to stress on the point that we would like to have our own cinema hall for showcasing local films and local cultures out here. So I would like to call on stage the next speaker. We've got the Director of Tourism, Government of Meghalaya, Shri Cyril V.D. Dingdor. It's because of his department that today we are actually standing here, and his department has actually played a pivotal role in making today a grand success. Sir, would you please come on stage and address?
Thank you to the hosts. The chief guest of today's program, our Honorable Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Textiles, etc., Government of Meghalaya, Shri Paul Lingdor. Our distinguished invitees, filmmakers, directors, producers, film artists, Shri Adil Hussain, our special invitee and special guest, Srimati Munmun Sen, Shri Onir, and all the other distinguished filmmakers and others who have accepted our invitation to be here with us today, both from outside the state and from within our state, our distinguished invitees, government officials, the President of the MEFEMA, Mr. Commander Shaktyang and his entire team, ladies and gentlemen, and our dear youth. It is indeed a great privilege to speak at this inaugural function of the Meghalaya International Film Festival. And like the previous speakers have said, this is indeed a great opportunity to showcase the unique and rich culture and tourism potential of our state. Indeed, films are the best medium to showcase our rich culture, our rich heritage, and the beautiful tourism potential of the state of Meghalaya. Films speak the language of the universe. Films are a medium which transcend barriers and transcend all languages. We're so proud that 2 of Indian films won an Oscar each yesterday. And this is really a moment to celebrate. And I'm sure that this will inspire the youth of our state. This film festival is geared for you. We all know that the youth are immensely creative and immensely talented. The musical talent that we have, which we just saw a glimpse of, is indeed humongous. And films, creativity, filmmaking, be it script writing, be it storytelling, be it screenplay, be it direction, or be it even composition in terms of songs and song making, is something that can be a medium for us to showcase the rich and immensely potential of our youth. So definitely I would like to remind our youth to take the opportunity to see these films, to interact with our film stars, and to learn about this, and also to showcase the films that we have made in our state. Our tourism policy of 2023 has a chapter on how we can promote film tourism, and indeed this is one opportunity where we can then look at consulting various stakeholders to bring all the stakeholders together so that we can then look at how we can take Meghalaya forward, especially with films, because film is a great medium to showcase, like I mentioned again, the rich tourism potential of our state. So I'll be brief. I wish this festival every success. I thank Mr. Commander and his entire team for the effort that they've put in to organize this first Meghalaya International Film Festival. And from the government side, I want to thank all the distinguished artists, filmmakers, actors who have made time to come to our beautiful state. You will be the ambassadors for the state of Meghalaya. I'm sure you'll take back good memories, you'll take back the culture and the history of the state. And this is the way to build a network for taking Meghalaya to even greater heights in the arts and culture, in filmmaking. Thank you one and all. Kubleshibon, Metela.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring words again. And indeed, we should actually be getting awards from for local films from Meghalaya. After bagging 2 Oscars yesterday, Indian films, we are indeed inspired, and one day maybe from this part of the world we will be getting an award, maybe an international award. So hopefully our dreams will come true one day, hopefully. So, Eugenia, right? So, you told me just now like you were about to dance, right?
I said backstage, not here.
But you were dancing, you were, as Sir was
No,
speaking, you were
not here, not
practicing
here.
all the moves, right?
I can just show a few yoga moves, but no, not dancing.
Of course. Let me tell you something about Eugenia here. She is actually a yoga instructor and she has her own yoga studio, Align Craft. So, any of the people out here who have problems with the health issues or something like that, you can go to her studio. Become better, So, she's here, a yoga instructor, right?
Thank you.
And you won't dance now?
No, not at all.
Okay, fine.
So now we would like to invite our Minister of Art and Culture for his speech now.
Good evening, friends. Our hosts for the evening, Eugenia and Veera. Friends from the film fraternity, Mr. Adil Hussain. You would be pleasantly surprised to know that during the making of Lord Me, when I walked into the kitchen, there was Adil Hussain enjoying lunch, and when he walked in after he had, I think, started his first helping of the lunch, so I knew him since then. Commander, the man behind the scenes, who had scripted the success story of Meghalaya Film Makers Association, said Adilji has a lot to contribute. Well, he did even contribute to the lighting, to his lighter. If not for his lighter, you invited a non-smoker as your chief guest, so I'm not armed with a lighter or matchbox. He had that much to contribute. Moon Senji, I think here we all are starstruck, but she's moonstruck. I think we are all moonstruck. I remember her a particular evening at Heritage. She had come as one of the guests. Mr. Cyril Dingdor, our director. I've interacted with him in the past, but officially our journey together began a couple of days back. Other members of the film fraternity, and compared to all of you, I think I belong to a profession which, if you were to talk of heroes, I would belong to a class called villains. That's the political class. Everything that goes wrong in the world is attributed to politicians. So I think more than chief guest, I'm also the villain of the piece tonight. I'm happy that we have friends from the media, the fraternity, that we all will never be able to discount, even for our own good. And I'm struck by the fact that when I listened to Commander, he didn't sound to be making any requests to the government. He was only commanding, telling us what we should do. But the fact of the matter is, we all know that apart from Meghalaya being the abode of clouds, it also is the abode of talent, the abode of creativity, the abode where filmmaking is in our blood. And what's really good timing is the fact that a day after 2 Indian films bagged the Oscar award, and next came the International Film Festival here at Shillong, it only means that we can go beyond Oscar awards as Meghalaya. I'm particularly delighted that on the eve of today's program, yesterday I had the very good fortune through Mr. Muni Singh, who had facilitated our interaction with a group of Gen X guests from countries as diverse as Switzerland to the Middle East to Africa. And in the course of yesterday's interaction, 2 things struck me as something that very few of us would realize. One, they said they've never seen greenery so much as they do in Shillong. And 2 is they say even your spices and your turmeric are the best in the world. And I remember telling this friend who owned a spice industry, I remember telling him that he did spice up the evening for all of us. Friends, we're here to celebrate Meghalaya's potential, and that potential goes beyond our being able to set up state-of-the-art cinema halls. That is just a given. It should and it will be done. I think I can say your wish is my command now. We're here to elevate, we're here to energize, we're here to also enhance the stature of Meghalaya. And as a state, we once considered ourselves, part of the periphery. Today, we are no longer on the periphery. We're very much part of the consciousness of this country, whether they like it or they don't. Those who don't may still contribute. But Meghalaya has arrived, Shillong has arrived, and it will only be a matter of time before what we lit up today as small sparks will tomorrow, the rest of the world will look to Meghalaya as an inferno of talent, creativity, and huge, huge potential. Thank you. Enjoy your evening. Kubleshi Bol.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful speech. And indeed, this small flame which is lit up today, I hope will become an even larger flame towards the dreams of the filmmakers, film fraternity of Meghalaya. So again, we were speaking about dances, right?
Yes, yes.
We'll continue the speak again because we won't dance, but we'll call
have the professionals dance here for us.
Okay, we'll call along One's Dance Evolution. Now, One's Dance Evolution has actually been founded by Mr. Wanbek Shankliang, and he is actually the choreographer of a majority of the Khasi films here. He's indeed a very good friend of mine, a very good dancer. And of course, now we will see him, Mr. Wanbek Shankliang, along with his students, he's still a bachelor. So, the students, not kids, okay? And he has about 130 students in his dancing school. So Mr. Wanbek, please rock on with your performance. Thank you so much, Mr. One Bit, and kids, sorry, students, of course. So we'd like to welcome a very renowned actress out here, Miss Sweetie Pala. A very big welcome, ma'am. Please, a big round of applause, Miss Sweetie Pala. So let's hear another speech, right? Lots of Bollywood actors out here. So I think, there's a local Bollywood actor out here who's acted in a local Meghalaya movie. Do you have any idea about that person?
You can give me the movie's name, maybe I can give a wild guess.
Lonnie, the flaneur.
Okay, I know whom you're talking about. You're talking about Sir Adil Hussain. Mr. Adil Hussain is a national award winner and also a special jury award among all his other awards. We request your presence on stage, sir.
Please, a big round of applause for Sir Adil Hussain.
Good evening, everybody. I had been telling Mr. Commander that I'm not a good speaker. I'm only good with mugging up lines written by Onir, the directors, Nicholas Kargonkar, who writes amazing lines, and we are good at remembering them and speaking them. But improvisation, and especially in a formal circumstance, I find it difficult. I'm a very informal person, extremely informal, and that's why I landed up in Mr. Paul Lingdo's kitchen, and he found me there. And also that I have produced miraculously the lighter to light the lamp. But I'm truly privileged and honored to be here, especially having been part of this amazingly beautiful film that I did in this state. It's 4 years ago already, my God. Written and directed by a dear friend, Wanfrang Dingdo. And I hope that he was here today to present the film, but he is in London. I would like to thank Commander Champliang for inviting me. Thank you so much. Thank you for initiating this Meghalaya International Film Festival, the first one. Mr. Paul Lingdo, thank you so much. And especially we have become friends,
a producer of Lorne, Sweetie Pala, and she had been extremely kind, and she is a force of nature. If you don't know her, I mean, she is a force of nature, and I have grown very fond of her. Thank you, everyone who had given me so much love in this state. And I was mesmerized by the talent that you guys have, you all have here in, why I'm saying guys, because there were young people. The entire crew, the average age of the entire crew of Lorne was most probably not more than 24. And I was the, as you can see my hair, gone grey, so I was the oldest one. And I but I shared my experience of acting with the young crowd who were acting in the film. And I learned more than I could teach. And that is always the case, probably, with any teacher who loves teaching, that you learn more than you can teach. And I was sure that this initiative, which had been taken today, will go a long way. There is an interesting word anagram, Earth, E-A-R-T-H. If you take away A-R-T, you will be left with E. Earth without art is just E. It is so important that we understand the role of art in human society. The famous saint, Sri Aurobindo, says that art is a divine expression through human endeavor. Something which is fine, something which is subtle, something which is beautiful, something which generally people living their busy life cannot observe or see it because of the onslaught of human problems. The art makers, the artists, they try to capture it through their painting, through their dance, through their words, while singing. And one of the most powerful medium of art is cinema. It is so powerful, that's why it is very important also to be so responsible. What kind of art are we making? It is important, like, as I keep saying, and I get a lot of flake for it. A lot of my friends say, don't say it publicly, but I do. That like the way fast food gives, if we keep eating fast food, we'll become unwell. It is important to make sure that you eat healthy food. Similarly, in the name of art, in the entire country and the world, there is a lot of fast art. In the name of films, we make a lot of trash. And it does not contribute to a healthy, aware and wise life and wise society. So I urge to the youth of Meghalaya that you must be responsible for the art that you make, especially through film. Because films, cinema is a very, very, very powerful medium, and I cannot emphasize it enough that how powerful it is. Like, for example, America, when just after the World War II, American government hired top-notch 5 directors to create public opinion or to entice the youth to join the military forces, because the American youth did not want to get involved with the war which was being fought across the Atlantic in Europe. They said, that's not our war. Why should we fight? So the American filmmakers, if you go, there's a beautiful documentary on Netflix actually, The Famous Five or something, that the American government hired these very, very talented directors. They were sent to Europe to capture the war and made stories, and they released the films in America to inspire the youth to join the military. And there are so many other examples, I'm just giving one. So it is very important to make sure that you make good films which will be consumed by impressionable mind, which will give us and make us a better human being with a lot of empathy and compassion and love. And I hope that happens. And thank you so much for inviting me, and I hope that you'll enjoy the film after this ceremony. Kublai Shibhum. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful intellect speech. You've actually opened our mind regarding not making fast cinema or fast art, because that will actually hamper the health of good cinema, good films, and good music too. So thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. I would like to call now presenters to please present a bouquet to our renowned actress, Miss Sweetie Pala. Please, a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, ma'am. Your presence is greatly appreciated here. Next, I think we would like to have another performance, right, Pira?
Yes, lots of talking, no fun, right? Let's have some fun again.
So I would like to invite Mr. Benedict S. Hinyota. Mr. Benedict S. Hinyota is one of our very renowned artists here in Meghalaya. He plays the bisli or the bamboo flute. He's also a guest faculty at Nehru campus. And Mr. Benedict Hinyota has been all over the country, performing all over the country. And also he has been to lots of international countries like Wales, Vietnam, and Dubai. And he's also won the Uttirot Singh Award in the year 2022, which is the State Award for Art and Literature. We invite you on stage, Mr. Benedict.
All the dignitaries and guests, and ladies and gentlemen, it's really a privilege for me to play in this Meghalaya International Film Festival. And I'm going to play my original composition, which is called Shariki-Nai. Shariki-Nai means to the land of fantasy. I hope you like it.
Wow, indeed. A great, soothing music, melodious in fact. And it relaxes us, right? Were you guys relaxed by that?
I
You guys are
everyone
really
is.
relaxed.
I think
They're all
everyone-
quiet. Seriously, they're relaxed right now.
Lovely. Thank you, Benedict, for the lovely performance.
Okay, next we'll have the Schlem Institute of Music. This institute was actually founded by Mr. Banshailang Mukim, and they emphasize on Khasi traditional dance and music. And today they'll be playing a drum ensemble called Kaksing and Kapom, which is actually a Khasi traditional drum. And they'll be performing along Mr. B. Karumnur and Mr. Frankie Millemngam. So please, Schlem Institute of Music, please dazzle us with your rhythmic beats of the drums. Come on. I can actually give some moves for you, but you know, for later time, okay? So thank you so much, Shlen's music. That was indeed revitalizing for us, in fact. So any other program, Miss Eugenia?
So the next program will be from the Shillong Aceh Cultural Artists Association. The Shillong Aceh Artists Association was formed 25 years ago, and they've just celebrated their silver jubilee recently. Their aim is to protect the cultural identities of the Garos, so we welcome them on stage.
A very good evening to everyone. We are the Garos of Meghalaya. We are going to present you instrumental songs and introduce you to our traditional instruments. That is rang, demtrang, chigreng, dotrong, and the dama, pangsi.
Thank you so much. For our last three performers, they've actually brought our culture, reminded us about the culture of Meghalaya. We've got the culture of the Garos, the Khasis, the Jaintia, and they've actually brought back a feeling of folklore, a feeling of nostalgia, and it's especially for our guests coming from other states, they were able to witness our culture through the various instruments which has been played by the last three performers. Thank you so much for everyone present out here, and I think now we'll have the...
Now we've almost come towards the end of today's program, and for the vote of thanks, I would like to invite the Assistant General Secretary of MIFILMA, Mr. Hilarious Karbhi, for the vote of thanks.
Okay. This is the first ever Meghalaya International Film Festival. Are you guys enjoying? Yes or no? Come on, let me hear some noise. Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, big clap, come on, for everyone. Since I am an action hero, I always like to shout like Sunny Deol. So I would like to request everyone to please rise up. And would like to request you to respond. I will say hoi and you guys cue. Your response will be cue, okay? 3 times. Everyone stand, please stand. This is for the success of our program. 1, 2, 3. Hoi! 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 Come on, big clap, come on everyone! Be seated, please. It is with great pleasure that I stand before you today to deliver this word of thanks. Today, as we host the opening ceremony of the first ever Meghalaya Film Festival, I am honored to have been given the opportunity to express our gratitude to all those who have made this festival possible. First and foremost, I would like to thank our distinguished guest, our chief guest, Sri Paul Lindo, Minister of Arts and Culture and Tourism, Department of Meghalaya. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence and your support today. Thank you so much, Director of Tourism, Department, Government of Meghalaya, Sir Cyril Dingdo. Thank you so much, sir, for your presence. I would like to express my gratitude to Sir Adil Hussain. Sir, I just watched your movie last night, 2.0. Big fan, sir. After seeing you now, I'll go and watch again. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. I would like to express my thanks to Madam Munmun Sen, Sir Anil, Sir Abhinav Mukherjee, Sir Sanjay Suri, big fan, sir. Thank you so much for your coming. Thank you so much, sir, for your time. I would like to express my thanks to Sir Amar Kaushik for the gracious presence which lends us encouragement as we set to host this festival. Your presence has made this event all the more meaningful and memorable. I would like to express my special thanks to all the principals, teaching, non-teaching staffs, students from different colleges from our states. Thank you so much for your presence. I would like to also express my gratitude to the organizers and the staff, and all the staff who have worked tirelessly to make this event a success. Their hard work and dedication have truly paid off. And we are all grateful for their efforts. In closing, I would like to once again express a sincere appreciation to all those who have made this event possible. Your contributions have made it significant. Last but not the least, I would like to express my special thanks to Madam Aruna Chakraborty, founder, APK OTT, and to all our special invitees. special invitees. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Hilarious, for that wonderful vote of thanks. And I think you guys are all ready for a screening of Lorne. Are you guys all excited or not? With our very own Sir President out here, Mr. Adil Hussain. I think you guys are all excited, right? We shall see the hero on the screen and in flesh out here. Are you guys all excited or not? Go on, make some noise. Are you guys excited or not? Okay, so are you ready for a screening of Lorne? Can you give a big yes? That sounds, weak. Can you give a big yes? Okay, thank you. So get ready, folks, for screening of Lorne.